Hi everyone, it's Everything Evelyn here, and I am back with another video. You guys can see by the title, I will be filming my April plan with me today with some mystery art supplies. I'm going to be using the Art Snacks box today, and it's already open because I cut it up downstairs and I don't want you to see my address, so I'm going to set the box over to the side real quick. So here we have the unopened mystery supplies. We have the menu of everything that's in our box. We have a Faber-Castell eraser, a little sticker with hearts on it, some sweet tarts. All of the Art Snacks box comes with some form of candy. And then we have this colored paper. I'm probably not going to be using this today because I am making a multiple page spread with these art supplies, but let's see what we have. This is the February box. I ordered it a month ahead of time because I was really stressed about it not getting here. Okay, so here it looks like we have a mechanical pencil with unbreakable lead. Let's see. It looks like normally this mechanical pencil will cost $6.99 or, $7. Then we have these soft pastels, which retail at $9.95. This is what our April spread is really going to be centered around. Okay. Ooh, oh my god.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I picked them all up. We will swatch those in just a second. And then we have this tiny kneaded eraser, which apparently retails at 75 cents, which is honestly not that bad. I have a Faber-Castell kneaded eraser right here. It is a lot bigger than that one, but I don't remember how much I paid for that. We have this Faber-Castell, same brand as the eraser, White Pit artist pen with a bullet nib. This paper is Stonehenge craft paper by Legion. Alright, so I'm going to get everything out and swatch all of it, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what ideas come to mind. Okay, so after doing some swatches, I decided that the best thing for me to do with these soft pastels would keep it pretty simple and kind of something large. So right now you can see me putting down this big pile of poop, or at least that's what it looks like. And then I go in with the absolute lightest color and make these huge circles, and then I slowly layer on all of the other yellows. And I'm just making these really simple, big, circular flowers. I figured this would be the easiest way to use the soft pastels just because it was the least detailed. And I thought it was going to be the least messy, but later on you will notice that I make quite a large mess. But now I'm just adding on some top details that look like petals, and then I'm trying to use all of the colors, but there are some colors, like the lightest color, that I just don't use. I'm going in with that white pen, and I am adding the word April to the pile of dirt. And then I'm just doing a couple of layers so it is more opaque, and then I'm adding some more of the darkest color to the flowers. Doing the tiny month at a glance below those that I always use in my cover page. I'm taking the darkest yellow over the days of the week on that again, just because I think that color is really pretty and I really liked that color. And then after I do that, I go back over it with my Sharpie pen just to make those letters a little bit more bold once again. Now we're at the month at a glance. I really wasn't planning on using the pastels anymore throughout the month, but I kind of felt like that was cheating because the idea was to make a monthly spread that is cohesive. I figured if I didn't use the soft pastels anymore, it wouldn't really be a monthly spread. And then I turn back the page to check how much it's smudging. It wasn't smudging that bad, but later on in the video, whenever I do a flip through, you'll see if it's worse or not. So I'm just making all of those boxes right now, and then I decide to keep the soft pastels. Also, sorry for my head poking in the video, but I decided to keep the soft pastels going throughout the month. I think I'm gonna regret that as I'm using it, but just for aesthetic purposes, it's still not that great. So then I just add a giant smudge at the top, and then I go back in with that artist pen, the white pen, add the days of the weekend. It was a lot more difficult with trying to get the smaller words up there than just a giant, April in a big space, but it looks so bad. Now I'm just adding in the days of the month, and then off to the side I have a YouTube tracker to just kind of track my growth for the month. I'm using that same yellow color that I really liked from the box, and then I'm going over it with my black Sharpie pen and adding the outline and then the start, end, and growth that I normally do. And then down here I was adding more flowers. I actually meant to add the word April down here, but I kind of forgot, so I just added some more flowers exactly like I did. I took the lighter yellow and I just made a big circle, and then I went over that with a darker yellow pastel and made some petals or something. I'm not very happy with this month. And then here, I'm doing exactly the same thing I did last month for my trackers page, where I'm having my habit tracker, my tip tracker, and my mood tracker all on the same page. I'm really enjoying just being able to flip right to that page and then having all of it on there at once, so I can just do all of my tracking and things just like at the same time, so I don't have to like flip around a bunch and do all that. But I promise May will actually have its own mood tracker. I'm probably going to keep the tip tracker as a little meter. I really like having it all in the same place. And then I'm trying to find a good yellow, green, and dark green color to be my moods for that month, to try and match the soft pastels. I think I did an okay job, but they are just a completely different thing. And at the top I'm putting just the word track because I didn't make a space big enough to put trackers, so I just wrote the word track. And then I'm tracking the exact same habits that I always do, which is to read and walk. I'm adding another quote just like I did in March, but this one I kind of messed up on my lettering, so you can't really tell what it says. It says, "Let us dance in the sun, wearing wildflowers in our hair." For my savings and spending tracker, it's just a lot of lines, and I do the exact same thing every month, so I just did a fun little snap again. Then my last page here is going to be my brain dump page. I kind of gave up at this point. I wanted to keep the theme of like just scribbling and then using that artist pen. And then I wanted to do a cute border, and I thought this yellow for some reason was going to be cleaner, even though it has literally never once been clean the entire time I've been using it. But I wanted just like a nice yellow line, and it looks really trash. It looks like garbage. So I smudge it to help make it better, but I don't think it worked very well. Alright, and that is it for my April plan with me. I'm doing a little bit of a flip through to see how much it's smudged. It smudged a bit. I think it's going to smudge more as I use it more, but yeah, it's not the best. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I put out a new video every Sunday, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye!